All right, YouTube world. There's
Hello,
Tina.
YouTube.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good, actually, Joe.
Yeah. What's exciting?
My job. Got my job.
Tell me about it.
Started 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Making decent money. Got a new place. Room to rent, but it's a start. So, and I'm happy. It's there with the job so far. The boss guy's nice, and the people there are nice. There's only like 2 other people because the place isn't as big as I thought it was going to be. But it's by the stadium in Philadelphia, and so far so good with that.
Excellent.
Keeping me out of the city for the day, and so I'm there I leave at like 5 in the morning, and I'll get back to like 7:30 at night.
So you're staying clean?
Totally not, but but a lot less. So I'm not smoking really anything. So I'm sticking with the one and trying to hit the clinic before I go in the morning. That's my next.
You're
step.
trying to hit the clinic, or you are hitting a clinic?
I signed up. I'm waiting for my insurance to kick in.
Okay.
To see if I'm accepted, which I will be because I already know. And because I was on it before, but I had a problem with my mother had a problem with that actually. I had to move back in with her, and that was her. She said it's a doctor's heroin, so their version of heroin. I said, if it's keeping me off heroin, why would you? And for 4 years, I was on it for 4 years, didn't touch nothing for 4 years. As soon as I went off it, I was still withdrawing 19 days later. Hard.
Yeah.
19. I can't believe I made it 19 days. Like it's rough because that gets in your bones. It hurts. It's bad. You're on the toilet. Not to be gross, but things are coming from everywhere. You didn't even know it could come from. It's disgusting. Yeah. And then she was like the one, and it was snowing out, and she's out there snowing. I'm dying in the bed. She comes in. You think you can come out here and help me with this snow? Are you crazy? I said, no. I said, why do you give the kids $20 that was just here? So that's why I don't live with my mom. I can't live with her. And my dad passed away, so he would help me tremendously when he was here, but he's not here. Not that my mom would know. Sneak it.
So what's the long-term goal?
Long-term goal is...
Long-term,
long-term.
Like we're talking like 2 months out.
I want to have... Well, that's not really that long, but I'll say like 6 months from now.
6 months from now.
Okay, I will have a car. That's my number one thing, because I can stay in that room. I'm fine with that for now. Don't bother me. I have cable, washer, dryer, everything I need. This is not in the city. So, it's close to the city, but not in the city. I don't want to be too far from Philadelphia either. And like I said, like you were saying about living there, get to know the area a little bit. Because when I go on lunch, I'll walk around, stuff like that. I'm just never familiar with Philadelphia. On my own, especially. But yeah, so get familiar with that. Maybe go rent a place over there because it seems a lot cheap. You get a lot more for your money over there than you can over here.
Possibly, sure. Yeah.
Seems like when I look online, it looks a lot cheaper over there than it does over here to me, anyway. Get more bang for your buck. That's what I gotta do. And everything's so close. It's like once you go into the city, you can't get away from the city because it's just everything's where you need it all the time. I was raised in the suburbs, but I could never imagine myself living in the suburbs again.
Really? I live out in the country.
I would like to have maybe a rental spot one day. That I could go and relax for the week.
Unplug,
and then come back.
Right?
Yes. Yeah. I like kind of living off the grid a little bit when I'm out here too, a little bit, I feel like...
Well, really, it
feels like you're camping sometimes. When I first came out here, that's how I felt like I was camping. I've been on and off since I was young. So the first time, I was young. It was like a kid. Well, not really like a kid, but that was like a week thing. But I went home crying. I want to go home. Wasn't ready for that. And I was basically just like smoking pot then, maybe doing a line of coke here and there, but that was it. I didn't do anything like I told you until I was in my 30s. My daughter graduated she was in college. She started college, her first year of college. Her father got separated, divorced, and I waited for her to get divorced. To go to school, so away. But she told me in her senior year, she's like, Mom, if you're staying with Daddy, for me, don't. She's like, because I'm so tired of seeing you miserable. Both of you. It's horrible. Nobody should live that way.
Right.
But I still waited it out. And so when I dropped her off at college, when I came home, I started packing. He was like, really? That quick? I'm like, oh. I would have did this 5 years ago if I could. Couldn't wait. So.
I think that's all the questions I have for you, though.
Okay.
Anything else you want to add?
Nope. I'm just praying that my long-term goals come to fruition.
Okay. And when you get a second, check out the
Pray
videos.
for me on that.
Everybody. Lots of comments and
Yes.
people are fighting for you. You know, they're praying for you.
I hope so. I hope so. As I'm done with this, I have to be. I'm too old for this shit. I am. My birthday's next month. I'll be 45. But yeah, that's my time. 45 is my deadline. You know, I'm giving it up. So I have to. So I want my life back with my kid. And I mean, I still have a relationship with my daughter, but it's not like it was. We used to be like best friends, and she just slowly drifting.
You'll get back there.
Yeah. So I got to. She's my only daughter and my only kid, and she's everything to me. So I did everything for her, and I'll continue to do everything for her.
Well, I hope
she don't have a problem never asking me for nothing, but you know.
Well, that's what kids are, right?
Yeah, and I'll work my ass off to give it to her if I can, because she's always been very. I couldn't have no complaints about my daughter growing up. She was a good kid. Thank God.
Well, I hope your insurance kicks in soon.
Me too. Well, I'm supposed to call back. I'm supposed to call on Wednesday to find out. So if it does, by Thursday I'll be on there.
You'll be standing in line, huh?
I will be standing in line at 4:30 in the morning, so I could be at work on time.
Awesome.
But yeah, he knows about that. So, but he knows that I'm going to be starting a clinic. He's very nice. Like he's like, at least you're doing something, because half the people be sleeping on the machines in here. I'm like,
oh right.
Wow, I won't go that far. But
well, that's cool that he's cool about it. You know, the employers letting you, you know, earn your keep, basically. You know.
Yeah. He was really impressed with my work. So. You know, he said, as somebody who hasn't done it in that long, and you came back that quick, I can use you.
There you go.
So, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.